Alright, we're up and running. How are we feeling? We having a good day? Happy Sunday, people. Just tuning in. How are we? How are we? Welcome back to Battlefield 1 multiplayer, which is still alive. In fact, let me put this out on Discord before we get going so people know we're live over there. You can join Discord for free from the description if you would like. Let's see if we can have a good Sunday. Sunday, yeah. Let me get all the things on my screen so I know what's happening. Before the stream started, we had BartGod and Moncapitas in the vertical stream. Moncapitas with 34 months of membership. What a dude. What a guy. How are we all doing, everybody? Let me know. What's up, Knight? Welcome to the main stream. How are you, man? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for any likes on the stream, any fresh new subscriptions, and make a big deal out of anyone that gets off the mark for the day with the goal. What's up, AWAX? How you doing, dude? You having a good one? Thanks for tuning in. Oh, he's super mega weak. Lucky boy. That is a Murametz.
Here, erste Hilfe.
We are losing objective apples.
There we go. Thank you, teammate. I'm busy working on new PC. Cool, man. Hope it goes well. Happy Sunday, man. Oh, shot from the other angle. BartGod, welcome back, dude. How you doing, man? You having a good one? Thanks for tuning in. Guys, remember you can do !gift. Click the link that comes up and select enable gifting on the channel. You join the queue, you might get a free gifted membership at some point. Cost you nothing.
Ah, bravo. Feindliche Kavallerie. Sturmsoldat gesichtet.
No revive for me. That's alright, Knight. No worries. Well, thanks for coming and saying hello. Hope you enjoy your day. Alright, AWAX, got you, mate. Cheers for your early likes, guys. Jacob, welcome back, mate. Oh, God. My stick feels weird. There we go. Welcome back, my dude. Doing fine. Happy Easter. Thanks, man. Happy Easter to you too, dude. The lighting's going weird. That's odd. We're just trying to ignore that. Oh, hello. Whoa, one of the bullets went through him. Hello, mate. I'm over here. Poor lad. How are you? I'm alright, mate. I'm alright. You know, we're here again. I am how you would expect, I guess. What's up, Jack? How you doing, dude? I'm glad you're well, mate, anyway. Actually, Jacob, you didn't tell me how you are. How you doing, mate? You good? Welcome, Jack. Welcome, welcome. Get my hands warmed up a little bit here. If we get a challenge to do, we'll do it, everybody. They're all in the description. We'll get us off the mark for the day. If you do, thanks very much. No queue at the moment.
A flame trooper kit is a
Da drüben ist ein feindlicher Sturmsoldat.
It's the RSC optical for anyone that doesn't recognize it. There's a guy behind us. Is there? No, it's audio just being weird. Oh, hold on. I think that's just coincidental. I don't think it was actually this guy I was looking for.
Munition, zu mir. Das ist ein... Hier, erste Hilfe.
I'm fine, thank you for asking. No worries, dude. No problem. Glad you're well. Happy weekend, mate.
Hier, erste Hilfe.
Sounds excellent, Jack.
Ah, feindlicher Sturmsoldat.
Unlucky on the spawn, my dude.
Vorsicht jetzt, Sturmsoldat.
objective butter.
Lass mich deine Wunden versorgen.
Dude, already got some weird hit section stuff going on, but we're trying to survive. What the hell? Alright, that was my bad for not paying attention. Yes, teammate, well done. And the revive. Good work, thank you very much.
Ich versorge deine Wunden. Du bist verletzt, ich sehe mir das an.
Have you tried the summer fun game mode? Oh, you're talking to Jack. Oh, I did not get that right. Oh, that sucks. Damn it. Should have had that. If you do subscribe today, feel free to let me know so I can welcome you to the community. Thank you for doing so as we head towards 82k for our next mini milestone. As we try and push this thing through to the next battlefield. Finally. Hi Kato, how you doing, mate? Having a good one? How's your weekend going? Mine? Ah, it's okay, mate. I'm working it, you know. It's fine. It's fine. Life isn't really about enjoyment for me at the minute. It's about grind. The enjoyment might come later on down the line if things work out. It's just about working. I appreciate you asking. There you go, mate. That's for you. He's weak. There we go. You're welcome, teammates.
Soll ich deine Wunden versorgen? Und? Wie lauten die Befehle? Ich flick dich zusammen.
You get Daily Goal yesterday? Yes, thankfully. The first time this week, mate. Yeah, we finally got one, pal.
Ich helf dir.
Which was cool. I was very grateful for that. Yeah, we finally got one. What? Let me have a look. 113 ping, is that? Yeah, that'll be why. Such a consistent thing, man. Such a consistent thing.
Sieh mir die Wunde mal an.
And he's killed me twice. You guys got plans for your day at all? Anything much going on? Congrats, thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Hey, it was needed, so yeah, thank you. Very kind. There's a horsey behind us. Oh, damn. Missed my shot.
A sentry gate is available near your
Das sind
location.
Flugabwehrgeschütze.
We have lost objective butter.
Nice, Jack. I hope you have fun, dude. Glad you've got a nice day ahead of you to round out the weekend.
Ich
Indicate your location.
Now Southpaw.
Wie lauten unsere Befehle, Feldhebel?
I'll help you, mate.
Soll ich mir die Wunde mal ansehen?
The Oblivion remake is probable to release tomorrow, which is cool. Oh, you're going to play it, Jack?
Feindliches Maschinengewehr. Soll ich deine Wunden versorgen?
Oh, nearly. I got the next shot off. Thanks for early likes, guys. Again, if you're here, feel free to let me know. Sundays are usually pretty quiet, so feel free to let me know you're about if you want. I hope you're having a good day. Got any news, share it with me. Any challenges in the description will do. It helps towards the goal. And thanks for being here. And if you're new today, thanks for tuning in. We produce fresh Battlefield content. That's an amazing spawn every single day. Believe it or not. Can we get this revived? Thank you.
Du bist verletzt. Ich kann dir helfen. Aufhören, unterwegs, aufpassen.
What do I think about them being very open? Yeah, I think it's good.
Braucht jemand erste Hilfe?
I think it's good.
Ich sehe mir die
I think
Wunde
a
an.
lot of what I hear at the minute is encouraging.
Erste Hilfe.
The openness, the eagerness to please, the clear shift away from BF2042 ethos in terms of communication and overall game design and theming, and yeah, it's encouraging. I want to believe that lessons have been learned. I say lessons have been learned. Of course, it's very different people working on it predominantly this time, but I hope lessons have been learned from the mistakes of those that came prior, let's say. But yeah, I think if you remember, I know it was a while ago, but if you remember, I had some pretty anxious, negative feelings about 2042 into the lead up to its release and stuff. Not quite this early, but eventually. And at the minute, I feel, you know, relatively decent by the next one. So I think that's an encouraging sign.
Da, da. Soll ich dich wieder zusammenflecken? Da, feindlicher Sanitäter.
Hi, good gaming. Thanks, man.
Erste Hilfe.
Been watching for 7 years, still making good content. Thank you, dude. I'm trying. It's difficult, obviously, to pull the interest. So I'm trying, mate. Thank you very much. I actually posted a video yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? A couple of days ago, in case you've not seen it. It's struggling. Analytically, it's struggling. It's looking set to be my first flop for like 2-3 years video-wise. So if anyone's not seen it, feel free to take a look. That'd be immense for me. I don't want to have a flop on the channel. Thanks very much. How you doing, man? You having a good day? How you keeping? Indeed, Jack. It was bad, right? I remember being like very, very concerned about the game at that point.
Lass mich deine Wunden. Hier, Mann, erste Hilfe.
Good timing on that. What's up, Smash? How you doing, man? You having a good day? Tuning in. Am I going to get the revive? Yes, I do. Oh, I'm dead instantly.
We are losing objective butter.
How many horse do you kill lately? A lot, I would imagine.
We have lost objective butter.
You got the sentry kit. Right, round nearly over, so if we get a challenge through from anyone, we'll do it. It'll be the first one of the day. We have no queue at the moment. It'd be lovely to get things moving. If not, I'll just use my own gun for the next round. Try and keep you guys entertained with that.
Da drüben, feindliche Kavallerie.
feel like at least one of those went through him. Did I get hit by something else at the same time? That was weird. That felt like a one-shot. That was really strange. What's up, the Lord of the Elder Tree? Welcome to the vertical stream. How you doing? Remember, anyone in the vertical stream, there's a main stream going on at the same time if you'd rather watch that. The link's in the pinned chat message. Hunted's here. Hello, mate. How are you? Happy Sunday, man. Thank you for tuning in. What's going on, pal? Of course, Smash. Of course, mate. Hope you doing alright, my dude, today. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Uh-oh. The team support here would be good. No? Nothing? No one watching the angles around me here or anything? Jesus Christ.
Feindliche Kavallerie. Seht ihr
We
sie?
are losing objective Charlie.
Good, Hunted. Good, mate. Glad you're having a good time then, dude.
Das ist einer ihrer Speer.
Hi, David. Happy Easter, mate. How you doing, man? Happy Sunday. How are we feeling?
Er ist ein Speer.
No.
Erste Hilfe. Nimm schon.
Oh, I saw... I got a split second to see that about to land. Just like in front of me. Jesus Christ. I knew I was dead for about half a second there.
We are losing.
Are the shotguns in this game good, or am I just a skill issue? I guess it depends whether you think they're good or bad, dude. I'm not sure which way you're implying. The shotguns are fine on the right map, which there aren't that many, and if the connection is good, which it's often not. But if the connection is good, and you're on a map that suits the shotguns, they can be effective if used appropriately. I do feel like this game and Battlefield in general is not particularly great for shotguns, though, a lot of the time, just because of the map design. Oh, well, still, that sucks, David. Hope she gets well soon, man. And I hope you don't get sick. But if you do, I hope you get well soon as well. There you go, preemptive. I hope you get well soon. Do you have any plans for this week? Work, dude. That's my life at the minute, man, unfortunately. Work. I've had, so far, my worst month of streaming in my entire career, and it's not even close. So my life right now is just work, my dude. Try and keep things going, try and recover from the current, you know, massive negative in terms of the minimums to try and go for. So yeah, not great, mate, but that's the week. We'll try and make the best of it. Right, there we go. That's the round. If we get a challenge, we'll run it. Let me have a drink of water. Nope, never mind. Didn't bring one up. Forget that. Hi, CS. How you doing, dude? You having a good day? How's things? You tested negative, Dave? Good, mate. Well, hopefully it stays that way then, pal. Fingers crossed. What's the best weapon for medic in BF1? There is no best weapon as such. It depends on your playstyle, the map, etc. But if you want to see my favourite / best guns for this year, you can go to my channel page if you want, mate. And I released my best guns in BF1 for this year. When was that? A while ago. You'll be able to find it anyway.
Can I get an RC round?
Of course, David. Thank you for kicking us off big style, man. That's amazing. Thank you, mate. Fantastic, mate. Thank you very, very much. We get David some mega love in the chat for getting us off the mark for the day. What a champ, right? Thank you, bro. Of course, my dude. Of course. Thank you, dude. Would Facecam help with the algorithms? You know the creators do this. No, it's got nothing to do with the algorithm, mate. YouTube doesn't know if you have a Facecam or not. The algorithm only cares about click-through rate, watch time retention, etc. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Thank you, Dave. You got us past a quarter of the goal, my guy. Bright and early. I appreciate it, man. Well, I say bright and early. We're late. I do shorter ones on Sundays because Sundays tend to be dead. But thank you for getting us going, my dude. Massively kind. Of course you can see the RSC, mate. No problem. Boom, bosh, bing, bang. There we go. Big love for David. Thank you, mate. What a guy. There we go. Here we go. Sorry, again, I know I don't sound very energetic. I'm worn out, as ever, and I'm a little bit down. A little bit down. The latest video I did is flopping real bad, and it's just bugging me, man. It's bugging me. I've not had a flop video for such a long time, and it's my first sponsored video in a very long time, so it's the... It just feels very typical for my luck. I'm trying to... It'll take me a few days, I think, but eventually I'll get over it. But the minute... Just disappointed. Just disappointed. What can you do? You've got to roll with it.
I can fix your wounds. There, first aid.
Wee. Feet cam, I'll keep it in mind, dude. We'll see if we hit some mega goals. Maybe we'll introduce the feet cam for people. Okay. I didn't anticipate how much less interest there would be in a BF5 review for the year compared with BF1 review for the year. Really didn't. I thought the BF5 one would be the bigger video, but not at all. What's up, Benjamin? How are you, mate? You having a good day? How's things? If this is your worst and I suck average 10 kills a game, man, it's, you know, it's all relative, innit, mate? At the end of the day, as much as I whinge and moan, you guys just play it for fun, which is cool, man. As long as you're having a good time, mate, that's great, you know. That's all you need, right? You're already winning if you're having a good time, dude. Always keep that in mind, especially if you're watching a streamer. If you're watching a streamer who's super mega burnt out on the product, as you know, as much as the opinions may be valid, which I, you know, believe mine are, in terms of your enjoyment, they're irrelevant. You just enjoy the game, dude. You know, GSC more creators let you stream BF1 versus 5. Yeah, BF5 has always done better than BF1. Well, for the past few years, and this, at the moment, it seems to have flipped. Which is just a shame, you know. I held the sponsorship thing until that video thinking it would do well, and currently it is in the mud, mate. In the mud. There's just no searches coming through for it. I look at the analytics and there's just barely any views from searches, which means that the video's kind of dead because my views come from searches at the moment. Generally, it's not from the browse feature. I'm just trying to get over it. I'm just disappointed. Just disappointed. I'll get over it eventually, but at the minute I'm just, yeah, playing on my mind. What's the daily goal? To live long and prosper. It's to keep things sustainable, mate. I set a goal to try and keep things sustainable in terms of content creation for the future. At the minute, we're falling way below on average anyway, so it's kind of redundant, but it's just there to try and keep things on a decent sort of path, mate. Hey, safety pants again. Safety pants with the consistent 5 a day. Thank you, man. We get safety pants to live in the chat for the latest support. I'll add down to the percentage after the round. Thank you, bro. What a dude. Thank you, man. You enjoy watching the BF5 at least. I appreciate it, David. Thank you, man. I think there are some things I've learned from it, though. I think doing the big, long presentations were good before. I think now they're kind of potentially not desirable because BF5 is so old. If people want to see a review of it, they're generally fresh, new players, and they don't want to spend an hour. I understand that. But they're probably not as keen. Also, I didn't realize how much a sponsor announcement at the start of the video would hurt the initial retention. Like, I had to do it. It wasn't an option, but yeah, I think all in all, I've learned that it probably wasn't a good choice. It wasn't a good choice for the sponsorship on that vid. That vid is way more of a risk than I anticipated. It's all learning. As much as I'm frustrated, it's all learning, right? Gotta just get on with it now. I hope it performs through the year. If it doesn't perform through the year, I'll, you know, unlist it at some point and just we'll move on. Yeah, I didn't like BF5 either, MFG. No. Hoping to really enjoy the next one. Oh, my dude. Thank you, man.
deal with those wounds if you like.
Thank you very, very much. Can we get James to love in the chat, please, dude? Thank you for the 50 Canadian, bro. Get some likes and emojis up there, guys. That's super kind of you, bro. I'm dead. That's super kind. I'm in a spawn trap. I need to not whinge. I need to not complain. I need to not whinge. I'm trying so hard not to whinge about it every day. It's just that I also experience it every single day. I cannot tell you. Feel free to have a guess if you want. If you've watched me for years now, have a guess how many times you've seen me in a spawn trap. It must be an unbelievable number. Anyway, James, champion, dude. Thank you so much. I'll add that onto the percentage after the round. Let me tell you, James, and anyone else, just so you're aware, James, this doesn't change my gratitude in any way, shape, or form. You're a hero. Really appreciate it. If you ever want to support me or another content creator on YouTube, take a quick glance in the description to see if they have something like Cash App, Streamlabs, etc. I have Streamlabs. It stops the content creator from losing a huge percentage of your donation, and it therefore stops you wasting a large amount of your donation as well. Just so you're aware, if you do it on YouTube, the creator loses a massive chunk. Oh, bloody hell. I definitely shot him twice. Thank you very much, James. I really appreciate it. That's super, super kind of you, dude. You're a champ. Very, very kind. What a guy. What's up, other David? How you doing, dude? You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. That's alright, Dave. No worries. Yeah, English in the chat, please, guys, so we can moderate it. Thank you, dude. That's very kind of you, James. You're a champ, man. You're a champ. Did I screw up a one-syllable word? I think I did. Thank you, bro. That's super, super nice of you, mate. I appreciate any and all donos, guys. They're heroic, man. I never get used to it. Whether times are good or times are bad, like at the minute. Never get used to it. Massively appreciate it. I know it's kind of friggin' wild for people to decide to take some of their income and give it to someone online. You know, I really do. So, thank you very, very much. You're champions. Very, very kind. I just rage quit both BF1 and BF5 within 10 minutes of each other due to getting silent bayonet charge. Hope your BF day is going well. It won't. As you can see, I'm in a spawn trap, but I'm used to it. I am used to it. I'm great, GG. How are you? I hope you're great. I'm acceptable. I am in an acceptable mood. There we go. What guns do you recommend? Right, I'm going to have to start using this command more often because I'm getting asked so many times a day. Here you go, mate. Here's the link to the video. It's going to be popping up in the chat.
We have taken objective apples. Return to the combat area.
What did James say in his dono? I read it and now I've forgotten it. Let me scroll up. Hi, Brown. How you doing, bro? Having a good one, mate. Hope the views pick up. Keep up the good work. Thank you, James. I appreciate it. The views will pick up come the next Battlefield a lot. I actually don't have much doubt about that. The views will pick up a lot, which is great because I need it. It's been a long time. The views on the BF5 review video, yeah, I'm not so sure. I think at this point, I'm just aiming for it to hit 10k by the end of the year. I would be genuinely pleased with that, considering the early analytics. But we'll see. Even that might be out of my reach. Who knows? If it doesn't perform very well soon, then it won't even be high ranked for people that do search for it. In which case, the video will be absolutely screwed, considering it's an hour long. Which is probably my fault. Probably my fault. Didn't consider the situation well enough. Now, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Oh, gonna give it a new run. Hardcore. Right, so sorry. I saw that on Reddit this morning, but didn't read it. What is this hardcore mode for the game?
The enemy controls all objectives.
The Kingdom Come Deliverance. How does that function?
I'll deal with those wounds if you like.
A flame trooper kit is available near your location.
I'll fix those wounds. First aid ball.
Not deterred, by the way, by the performance of the current video. There will still be a new video, probably either tomorrow or Tuesday. Because I said, didn't I, last week, there'll be an aiming and recoil guide for BF1 coming out this week. So probably tomorrow or Tuesday, if you were waiting for that. Do you Marvel Rivals? I used to do Marvel Rivals variety streams. We've not been able to this month. So I do them whenever we are having really big days and therefore shorter days because they get more of a chance to do other stuff. But this month we've not had that, so who knows? Maybe we'll return to that eventually. That'd be nice. But at the minute, it's just the basketball stuff at the minute, my dude. Hardcore mode means no quest markers on the map. You can't see where you're on the map, so you have to learn the map and ask NPCs for directions. There are 12 negative perks, and you have to pick 3. That's interesting. Thank you, David. That's interesting. Are you tempted, Jack? So I guess you've got, if you've played it before, you've got a slight advantage from knowing the map better than a new player, but it still makes it a lot more difficult, I assume. You still play it off stream? No, mate, no. No. I don't play much off stream. I, 1, don't have the time, and 2, don't have the desire. Off stream, I do things like Football Manager and Teamfight Tactics, because I can just sit on my laptop and do it, and pass the time if I've got time, but otherwise, no. No, my dude. Not many games off stream, my guy. It's the cliche thing you may have heard other gaming content creators say before. Once you do it for a job, it stops being your hobby. The joy for games sort of goes out the window. It's a bit like, this is not a great analogy, but it's a bit like if your job was to test pizzas, right? You probably wouldn't pick then pizza for your treat, for your takeout or whatever each week. You'd probably be like, you know what, I really don't want pizza.
You got damage? I'll fix you up.
That makes sense? Sorry, I just read past the channel when. I'll keep it in mind. Could someone link the personal donor link in chat for future reference? Do we have a command for it? Oh yeah, we do. What's the Streamlabs one? It's in the description, but yeah, if you want the link in the chat. Is it... What is it, guys? Just exclamation mark Streamlabs. Let me try it. I don't know if that's it. That's it. There you go, mate.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Ah! I'm dead. Also missing my shots. God, my team's getting clattered. Am I against the Sura clan, or is that just one guy? Might just be just one guy. Oh, it's actually on our team. I'm just insane. Yeah, Jack was just talking about the Oblivion remake as well. Big deal, right? I feel like people have waited for something like that for a very long time. Right, at least I can finish this round on the neutral, hopefully. But my god, this team's getting absolutely destroyed. We got 1 full round, everybody. And then it places on the team that got battered. Just like every other day, right? What's up, Connor? How you doing, mate? You having a good one? Thanks for tuning in. How's things?
You see him?
Okay. 142 ping. Fuck me, right? Just me specifically. Why is anyone bothering to even try and play this game in any way, shape, or form for reliability? You just have to play this for the overall experience, because the gunfights are dumb, mate. At no point. It held me off him. The hitbox apparently in the wrong place. I couldn't move on to him because the aim assist wasn't in the right spot. If I did land on him, it didn't do any damage anyway, and he turned around and melted me. Why bother, man? Sorry, I was on the streams for a while. That's alright, mate. You tune in whenever you want, pal. You're not missing anything. The game's garbage at this point. You may as well wait till the, till the next battlefield anyway. You just watch when you want. You're good. It's nice, man. I'm pleased to hear it. I'm pleased to hear it, dude.
Machine gun over there. The scout, you see it?
I might make it a really short day, everybody. I know that might be disappointing to hear, but if I'm being completely transparent, out of 0 to 100, I'm on a legit 0 in terms of desire to play BF1 right now. Like an actual 0. I'd rather sit and pick my toenails for you if you guys wanted to watch that. That would actually be preferable. I'd pick them off if you want. It'd still be less painful. Pick them off and eat them. Too much? Probably too much. Probably too much. Said it now, can't take it back. So we won't bother. If they fix the ping issue, my life is complete. It's not getting fixed, mate. It's a flaw with the game itself, and they're also not going to come back and alter BF1. So it's now just going to be the permanent state of the game, unfortunately. Because it's also in the other battlefields. It's just you don't run into the issue as often.
Over there, enemy camels. You're injured, I can help.
Toes reveal. I will have that as a massive goal. Yeah, I think people are very nostalgic. Excuse me. Are very nostalgic for the old AI and stuff, because it's just it gives those games their own feel for the time period. But I think if you're getting a remaster, it's completely reasonable that you would want it to be fully sort of modernized so it actually works properly. Otherwise, it's probably a feeling of, well, why bother then, right? What's your OnlyFans? I don't actually have one, I'm afraid, dude. Hi, Joshua. Happy Easter, mate. How you doing, man? You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. How you doing?
Return to the
Medic. Are you hurt? I'll patch you up. Use that first aid. There's some first aid. I need ammo.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm with you, Brown. Absolutely, mate. It can be an accepted part of how the game was and or how their games were, and it can be looked upon fondly because of that. But yeah, it can't be used as a reason to just continue with a subpar experience in that regard. Because I imagine if they were to release a new one now, like today, for example, and it was as janky as those, I think people would be like, hey, I don't want this. Like, I can go and play the old ones for that jank, and it's like, funny haha, but it's 2025 now. We want it to be good, essentially, is a very simplistic way of putting it. David, thanks for the challenge, mate. I butchered it. Well, we went 15 and 10, but let me update the percentage from Safety Pants. Safety Pants and James, so that is... Hold on, where am I grabbing this info from? Again, thank you for any fresh new subs today, guys. We aim to hit 82k as our next mini milestone. Stop, in the name of the law. See, even I know that, and I've not even played the game. Bear with me. Bear with me. It's warm in here. I do intend to stream all through until Saturday, everybody, at the moment, unless something comes up. That is the current plan for next week. It's 46% of goal, by the way, guys. Not far off half. Thank you. I appreciate that. We actually got our first goal of the week yesterday, by the way, as well, which was a relief. definitely the worst week I have had on record, so it was nice to get a goal day. Excuse me. Thank you very much, anyone that partook in that.
We have taken objective Duff.
1 per kill lock in. Are you sure on this map, dude? That's super kind of you. Thank you, man. Hey, man. Okay. Thank you very much, James. What an offer. Get James some more love in the chat, please. What a dude. Thank you, mate. Are you sure? Where the hell is this? Where's the... Am I being blind as hell? I'm losing time here, aren't I? There it is. Give this a go. See if it ends in the spawn trap and makes it impossible to get kills. See if the ping makes it impossible to get kills, etc. Thank you, James. Dude, really kind of you, man. It's James' second done in the day, everybody.
Buy yourself a coffee at some point in the future, but always
Missed.
Todd Howard.
Damn.
I like how your streams have 16x the detail compared to other streamers' streams.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, BF1 sucks booty cheeks, and also apparently Todd Howard, although I find that a bit questionable. Thank you very much. Get some love in the chat for the support. Thank you, man. It's looking like a no-go area. Thank you for the support. Lots of love in the chat, please, everybody. Very kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Shout, please, sir. Whoa, how are you not dead? See, it makes it a lot more difficult when the damage doesn't land. Hold on, how am I getting shot in the back? What the hell just happened? Oh, he's there. Oh my god, teammates. How am I the guy turning around to do that? How did none of these guys recognize what was happening there? No, it's not his browser. Sorry, Hunted, I did read what you said, mate. It's YouTube. It's been happening to me for months. So, Hunted, if you've witnessed me saying, why does this keep crashing? I've got to reload the chat. It's that, mate. I've been having that happen now for months. The Midas has had it start happening recently as well. And Alex has been having it happen for about as long as I have. It's a YouTube issue. It's infuriating. Multiple times a stream, I have to reload the whole page and then pop the chat back out and put it in the right place on the monitor because it all just crashes and runs out of memory. It's wild, mate. I don't know what the hell. Like, I'm not much of a negative person when it comes to YouTube. It's pros and cons. Overall, it's a great website. But I have been saying now for about a week or two, I'm a little frustrated. I feel like YouTube at the minute is in a poor state. There's lots of crashing, lots of inconsistencies, lack of transparency with things, a lack of improvements with the streaming stuff, a lack of improvement with the algorithm for streaming, and also the algorithm in general at the minute, not just as a creator but as a viewer, I think is terrible. I don't understand what the algorithm is doing in terms of recommendations. Again, not just as a creator, as a viewer as well. I've been very frustrated with the recommendations I've been seeing on YouTube for a while. And there's been a significant a lot of people talking about it. I've noticed this week, not just video-wise, but shorts as well. My shorts started to jump up. They were getting, you know, 10, 20, 30,000 views consistently. And then this week, it's gone down to 1 or 2,000 on each short. I've released 3 or 4 in a row, and they're all at like 1 to 2K. It's just like a switch has been flipped again, or flipped rather again, and just screwed everything up. So I'm a little bit in negative YouTube mode at the moment. I'm sure at some point they'll pick things up and I'll be like, everything's all good. But at the moment, I'm frustrated with the experience. Again, not just as a creator, but as a viewer. Just seems to be in a poor state right now. Like, I'm a little tired of YouTube pushing videos to me with like 20 views, 20, 25, 30 views from channels I've never seen. What the hell, man? On content that I don't even watch, and then pushing content to me that I've already seen before and stuff. It's just all a bit of a mess at the moment. I know this is wasting time on the challenge, but I'm trying to find that guy's ping, because there is no way I should have died there. I think I'm missing where his name is. His ping's fine as well. It's just a horrible gunfight. I pay for YouTube Premium and I can't even watch my watch history from yesterday. And it's been the case for months. So it's not just me then. It's not just me. I'm good. It's nice to get this feedback because it means that it's not just me being negative. There are actually problems at the minute. Yeah, it just seems whether you're a creator or a viewer at the minute, the YouTube experience is just poor. And I hope they sort it out. There's just a few things not going very well at the moment. And perfect timing, my page has just crashed, so I can't see what you guys are saying. I will fix it when I get a moment. Bad, isn't it? Bit of a letdown at the moment. I find a good spot. Do this. It's a pain for me, because like I say, I have to reload the whole page and then reposition the chat and everything again. Come on, man. Yeah, YouTube, you gotta sort this out. Everything's just a little bad at the moment.
We have lost objective Charlie.
There we go. You as well, David. Yeah, it's just bad at the moment. Like I say, it's just bad. YouTube gotta sort things out. Because it also means that when it comes to the algorithm, there's a bit of... I've got to take my lumps when something doesn't go well, like the current video, and accept that maybe I've made mistakes. But it also makes it a little hard to work out the reliability of the analytics and what you can try and learn from it. Because the algorithm is screwing up and they're changing things. You don't know how much to blame yourself for and which things to focus upon. Because if you go on Reddit, if you go on the YouTube Reddit subreddits rather, big thing at the minute is content creators saying what the hell is going on with the algorithm, what's going on with the lack of views. And then if you go on the viewership ones for YouTube, a lot of people being like, what the hell are these recommendations I'm getting? You know, why am I being pushed videos I've already seen, etc. Thank you, Connor. I appreciate it, man. I wish I could give you some money, but you got me in my love. No, you're cool, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for watching.
We are losing objective Duff.
Appreciate it, my dude. Really don't want to get us trapped in the spawn trap here. NA, try not to be incendiary. That'd be great. Thank you very much. Bold Assassin, how you doing, man? You having a good day? And Akira as well. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, it's good to get you guys' feedback. You know, it confirms to me that I'm not just being salty about it as a creator, that when you guys are getting frustrated with the YouTube experience as well. That's alright, Connor. No worries, mate. You have fun. Thanks for watching the stream, dude. Thanks for having it on. Did I not kill someone before that happened there? Pretty typical, man. I would get a dollar per kill challenge, wouldn't I? And then the game's like, yeah, well, you're still going to be on the team that gets dominated and be in a spawn trap after a little while. Oh, thanks. That's helpful. My daily experience goes on. I do remember when the SMG weight was completely different. Yes. I've just spawned, man. I've just spawned. I've just spawned. Alright. Appreciate it.
We are losing objective Edward.
It's cool that the regular viewers of the stream don't hold it against me, this daily frustration. Because they see that I, you know, kind of have a right to be frustrated.
Lost objective Edward.
Une sentinelle. J'ai mis les équipes en place. Charge en place.
Oh, nice, Bold Assassin. I'm glad you're having a good day, dude.
We have taken objective Duff.
For those that don't know, it's not the most exciting thing in the world knowing that you're going to come and do this on a 9-year-old game. Be on the bad team most of the time, experience terrible ping, and probably struggle to hit a goal. it doesn't exactly make you excited on a regular basis. So thank you for your understanding as well. Am I not miles away from that? How's that doing like 50 damage?
We are losing objective Duff. Halfway there, the enemy has the upper hand. We have lost objective Duff.
We lost objective Duff. I'm so surprised, man. It's almost like it's exactly how the last round was. Who would have thought? It's almost as if the skill-based shuffling thingy doesn't work. I wonder who's brought that point up before. Is Dame still streaming? No, mate. Dame's on a cruise. Excellent. Dame is not full-time content creator, so when something comes up that allows him to make money, he does that, and then when he gets back, he goes back to doing the streaming. No point me staying there, I'll just get overrun, so may as well move. Okay. Ah, excelente. On PS4, PS5 version of BF1, there's so many high pings on the US servers because South America servers are non-existent anymore. Yeah, dude, imagine what it's like for me on Xbox, where there's even less players. It's wild, my dude. It's completely unreliable. That guy's just slid on his knees from a standing position to shoot me there. Take it in, everybody. That is the guy I highlighted earlier as having a bad ping when actually he doesn't, but he moves around like he has a bad ping. Very cool, very cool. Epic hit section there. Excelente. Brilliant spot. What a game, huh? Can you tell frustration levels are pretty high being on this every day? I'm sure you can. I am sure you can. I would say it's a near guarantee. How have I not got the kill before I've died? Okay, excellent. On we go. Thank you, Safety Pants. Dude, thank you for your donos, man. I appreciate them. Happy Easter to you too, my dude.
We have taken objective Duff.
All the best, mate. Impossible for me to get a kill at this point, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Ah, mate, I wish I could click my fingers and have the new Battlefield come out tomorrow, man. It is absolutely galling to know I've got at least another 6 months of this. It really is, mate. It really is. That is a flame trooper. I wonder how many deaths I've just had in a row. Six, seven, maybe? Try again. GG, didn't you used to have a 3 KD on this game? Yeah, I did, yep. When the game worked properly, I could get lots of kills. Now, not a chance. Nope. Not a hope. Not a hope. Pipe dream, my guys. That's called a pipe dream. Why don't I switch up game? Because of the YouTube algorithm. A general gun good for medic. General loot, if you can use it, yes. If you can use it effectively, yes. But I don't like it. Not for me. I'm trying to throw my dynamite, and the game is like, no. Watch out, my guy. Was that the flame trooper? No. Yeah, I'm hoping the next one's really good, indeed. Yeah, fingers crossed. That would be good. That would be nice. That would be pretty huge for me.
Je suis presque à sec.
Well, I'm giving it a go, you know. That's all you can really do, right, is try your best. Oh, excellent. Fabulous. How has no one killed him yet? Are you... Spare. I mean, I genuinely don't know what to say about that moment. Incredible.
We have taken objective.
Incredible, really. I've just spawned. That guy... I have no idea how that guy is possibly on a solid connection, considering he flies sideways as soon as I see him every time. This is strafing in this game, by the way. Keep in mind, that is the actual speed of strafing in this game. So how that guy is absolutely beaming around strafing on a normal connection, apparently, is utterly beyond me. Have not got the kill because the guy spawned in as I was in the gunfight. That is awesome. My frustration goes on. My frustration lives on forever. I have just spawned. I am dead. Let's do it again. We'll spawn here on a flag, which hopefully means I won't be shot instantly. That's the dream. Yay! Top result. If I died there, I might have retired.
Ça fait mal. Médecin.
That spawn system would be BF1. True. It's not the worst thing about the game, though. But yeah, it's not great. It's hard to do spawns in Battlefield, though. I will say that. Battlefield is a difficult game to do spawns for. I could forgive the spawn system if the rest of the game worked properly. I used to forgive the spawn system when the game worked properly, so the same still applies now. It doesn't mean it doesn't get annoying, but yeah, it is a very difficult game to do spawns for.
We are losing objective butter.
Back from another YouTube crash. It's terrible, Hunted, right? Isn't it awful, mate? Isn't it terrible? Imagine a world, everybody, where you rely on Battlefield for your content and you rely on YouTube for the streaming platform. Combine those two and you get a frustration sandwich that is shoved into your face every day. It's brilliant, man. You must be so jealous. What's up, Oleg? How you doing, man? You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. How's things?
We have lost objective butter.
Well, we lose. Could have predicted that at the start of the round. We also get a bad overall scoring KD. But we're still alive. So we'll try and focus on that being a positive, right, guys? Yes, sir. Yes, we will. Someone shoot the guy. Jesus, man.
We have taken objective dark.
My frustration knows no bound. Yeah. I'm dead before I got the kill. Yeah. Well, do you know where that guy came from? Yeah. Thing is, have Twitch on the background, another tab, and it's running fine. Yeah, it is a YouTube problem. It is genuinely a specific YouTube issue. I don't have any problems with anything else. It's just YouTube crashes. But I'm glad that people like yourself, the Midas and Alex and that have told me about your experience, because I was starting to go insane thinking it was something wrong at my end, and I didn't know what to do about it.
Besoin d'un médecin par ici.
But yeah, it's been this way now for me for months.
Charge en place. Faut me soigner.
I'm well, thanks. How are you? I am surviving. Thank you for asking. Alright, that's going to be the round, everybody. We tried, you know. Credit for trying, yeah? We gave it our best.
Je vois
We came through the frustration without breaking anything. Jesus Christ. Right, let's see if it mixes things up for the next round or if we'll be on the bad team again.
Hey mate. Hope all is well. I can't stay to watch today.
Hey, no worries,
I'll be
dude.
back
Thank you,
tomorrow
Matt.
if you do.
I appreciate the dono, man. I hope you're very well. Much love, dude. Hope life's nice to you, pal. All the best, my friend. I'm going to get that added onto the percentage right now. Thank you, bro. Get some emojis in the chat for Matt, everybody. Thank you, man. Thanks for using Streamlabs, dude. I appreciate that. Remember, a subscription is free. And come the next Battlefield, you might not hear me whinge and moan every day. Maybe. Well, probably won't, honestly. I think things will be a lot better then, so you might get happy GetGoodGuy again. Which, I don't know, maybe that's more tempting for your sub. So if you want to sub for eventual happy me, excellent. Right, get that sorted. Everything will be all chill and then the video freezes with the buffering wheel spinning and the chat stops. Yeah, so my page just wipes and says there wasn't enough memory. I'll be with you in a second, I'm just calculating. Hey, you're up past half of goal. Thank you very much. 51%. When's next Battlefield? Within the next year. Between 6 and 12 months away, according to official information. According to official, publicly available information. What am I doing? Everything wrong, apparently. Bear with. I will play the game in a moment. I saved up. Fabulous work, go me. That should be on your screen now. If not, then whoopsie. The return of GetGoodGuy. Lovely work. Well done, Hunted. We respect that, mate. Fabulous stuff.
We have taken objective butter.
Ah, well, in the minute that I was calculating that, it looks like my team is nearly trapped already, so that is something that gives us a lot of hope for the rest of the round, I would say. Oh my god, explosives everywhere. Alright, good. Can we get the revive, please? No. Excelente. I'm not... I don't know where to go. I'm not doing that. That looks like death. We've had enough of that already. I think we can all agree. Ah, there's a guy upstairs. Unfortunate. How are we going to break out of here exactly? This is a risky one, but we'll try it. Gotta stay in the fight somehow, right? Okay, we've got the vehicle at least. Helping the team. Doing our part for the war effort. Oh, not dead. Hello, Darren. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going, mate? Thanks for tuning in. Happy weekend, bro. I'm dead. Excelente. Okay, alright, cool. We have the one flag to spawn on. I think we can all see where this round is probably going, but we'll try and keep the faith. Lovely float down from the heavens there, my guy.
Lunch break is over, so I GTG.
Thank you, James. I appreciate it, man. We get gentle love in the chat, please. Thank you, man. Very kind of you, sir. Is that from the previous round? Thank you, bro. We get some love in the chat for James, please. You got to go. Oh, good. Oh, lunch break over. No worries, mate. You have a good one, pal. All the best. Thank you very, very much. Very kind of you, dude. Thank you for the challenge. Lots of love, please, for James, everybody. Thank you, man.
We have lost objective butter.
Lots of emojis for James, please, everybody. I will add that onto the percentage after the round.
We have taken objective A.
Thank you, man. Again, if anyone's fresh and new today, feel free to drop a subscription if you would like. It is free. You'll help us get towards 82k. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you again, James. Very kind of you, mate. Oh, you use Streamlabs as well, by the way, which also, thank you very, very much. Thank you for going to the effort of sorting that out. That's great, mate. Thank you.
We are losing
Very
objective
kind.
Freddy.
How is your recoil so easy to control, at least on PC on long range or mid range? It's horrendous. Well, it differs, mate. So console and PC are different. There's a little bit more recoil on PC because you're using a mouse and you can pull down more easily. But the main thing is, mate, just using the weapons at the appropriate range and then having recoil control and then your settings you use, such as FOV and ADS FOV and stuff like that. I am releasing a video either tomorrow or the day after, I believe, about aiming and recoil. It is from a player that plays on console, i.e. me, but it might still be applicable to you in some regards, mate. Damn, I couldn't see that guy. Great new video. Dude, thank you, man. It's tanking in the algorithm, and I'm a bit concerned about its prospects, so I appreciate getting the positive feedback, dude. I tried really hard on it, and it's my first video for a long time. I've been really disappointed with how it's released. It's looking like it might die, which is very sad for me after the effort. I've not had a video bomb for a very long time, and it is a sponsored one, so I'm genuine. I'm actually inside. I'm really, like, incredibly frustrated about it. Feeling very, very frustrated and down about it. So I appreciate the, appreciate the positivity, mate. Thank you very much. I'm very surprised about the lack of interest, honestly. I thought it was a reasonably safe bet. It usually is that kind of video, so what can you do, mate? What can you do? Hi MF, you having a good day? Welcome to the stream. How's things?
We have taken objective Duff.
Oh, sweet. I'm glad you're having fun with it, Matt. Yeah, I mean, it's not a huge deal, obviously. This is just the bit before the new battlefield that we're trying to get through. You know, views at the minute will be lower. And I can just unlist it down the line if it does really poorly. But it's a bad first impression for me when it comes to the War Thunder sponsor, of course, which feels bad. But, you know, you can't always get what you want, right? Life can't always be easy. Where are those coming from, dude? Oh, he's bouncing around the corner. Ah, thank you. Bloody hell.
We have lost objective Alpha.
Well, I'm dead. It's just a hail of grenades coming through that doorway, apparently. Maybe, Matt, maybe. The thing is that usually I wouldn't be bothered because it's not about the views from the browsing that matter. For those videos, it's about the views from searches. But there's nothing coming in from the searches at the minute for it, which is unbelievably unusual when you look at my analytics. It just seems like the interest is not there. We'll see, mate. Like I say, I'll get over it soon. It's just playing on my mind at the moment. I've been on a good run with the videos for a few years whenever I've released them, despite the Blight to Battlefield, so it's just a bit of a downer. I'm used to the streams being a struggle, you know, and things being low here, but the videos were pretty bankable, so it's just a rough feeling having one that, yeah, one that looks like it's gonna do really badly. What can you do? Thank you, Hemi. All good, mate. I hope you're well, man. Thank you for 35 months of membership, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you, man. Hope you're well, dude. Catch you whenever you've got a chance, mate. Looks like we did not get spawn trapped. Holy Jesus. Maybe our pleas were heard. Yeah, exactly, yeah. A huge, massive player base game for thinking would be great, Matt, right? And better for overall connections and server reliability. It's a huge thing. That's a horrible spawn, I'm sorry, mate. I don't have any dynamite. Yes, I do. Wait, do I? It just didn't throw it. I just didn't throw it. That's cool. COD and the downfall scope of the year. I don't think anything will overtake Call of Duty for a very long time, honestly. I'm just Battlefield doing well. Would be great regardless. Call of Duty will be alright because of Warzone either way. Warzone lives on. But yeah, it'd be nice for Battlefield to do well. Forget 8 damage. Thank you, man. Who even plays COD? Lots of people. Call of Duty is one of the most popular games in the world. If you factor in Warzone with the main COD base game, it's a humongous amount of people. Good stuff, Matt. I hope they go well, man. Hope you're having fun with it, dude. Somehow I didn't get a kill out of that. Thank you for the heals.
An enemy armored train is en route.
You think this year has been COD's weakest ever? How far back can you remember, Jack? Can you can you remember Infinite Warfare and COD Ghosts? And if so, how do you think this year compares with those? Like, genuinely, sort of like from an unbiased perspective. Thanks, Matt. I try, man. Thank you.
We have lost objective apples.
Come on, man. Yeah, from my time playing COD, Infinite Warfare and Ghosts were really down years where the game was really in the mire. I feel like that sort of time period's a little bit forgotten at this point. I don't know how this year compares with those. Because I do know this year started off very well for COD, whereas it didn't on Ghosts or Infinite Warfare.
Objective ready.
You have to make an Activision account to play it, so you gave up and played BF1. Are we, it's a genuine question, are we, well not we, are some people, such as yourself I guess, but that bothered about having to make an account just to play the game? It never particularly bothers me, honestly. And it can be a little frustrating to have an account for each game, blah blah blah, but as long as it only takes like 5 minutes, I'm not too bothered. That's just my personal, perspective. Obviously you can feel different. It just always surprises me when people won't play a game because they've got to spend a couple minutes making an account. But we're all different, right? We're all different people. In terms of actual sales and public reception, Infinite Warfare was by far the worst. Yeah, I feel like it did really badly. And all the company actually cares about is physical performance anyway. Well, not only, but in the majority of it, right? I guess part of it, Jack, is also that Warzone exists, so they've got that to fall back on, which probably affects things in terms of the base game.
We are losing objective Duff. We have lost objective Freddy. We have taken objective Butter.
Yeah, again, probably Matt, probably part of that being Warzone, right? When you get a massive moneymaker like that, and you know that's going to be the main thing that people play, it alters how the company then views and puts time and money into the other aspects of the product. Not saying that's right or anything. Well, it's not really right or wrong, I guess. It's just reality, isn't it? From a business perspective, that's how it works. I didn't hear that guy. He had Slink on. I made one, but it didn't like my password at that point. It'd already been a few minutes. All right, mate, no worries. That's fair enough. Maybe you, I guess your time, your time's very valuable. It's all right, no worries. Just wondered. Just curious. Thank you, Luke. We'll give you this. How are you doing, Luke? You having a good day, mate?
We have lost objective Edward.
Ein Maschinengewehr!
We have taken objective apples.
Oh, I should say, for anyone confused, James didn't shortchange me, by the way, if you're curious. He will have done the right amount for the previous round. It's just he's done Canadian, which then comes through differently for USD. That's why I didn't say anything. So James, I'm pretty certain, probably put through the right amount in Canadian, in case anyone was wondering. Just those conversions, man. Those exchange rates. I like Firestorm. Yeah, I was disappointed with how that went, but it was obvious it was going to end up like that, with it being, you know, not free to play. Really? You're more into control than mouse and keyboard? It depends on the game. For games like this, yeah, I only play controller for games like this. But for tactical games, I play mouse and keyboard. I can't imagine playing this on mouse and keyboard. And I can't imagine playing something like TFT or Football Manager on like mobile or controller. I'm just so used to the specific ways that I play my games. I just do the ones that make the most sense to my brain and to my my habits, my muscle memory, you know, my experience. You're all good, Luke. Good stuff, mate. Please hear it, man.
Munition, bin leer. Hat jemand Munition?
We have lost objective Charlie.
If we get a challenge for the next round, guys, I'll do it. There's no queue at the moment. What time is it? Yeah, we can get another round in. If anyone's challenged for it, we'll do it. They're in the description. If not, I'll just use my own gun. We'll be back in tomorrow, everybody. Start a new week and start the grind all over again. Counting down the days to the next battlefield and hopefully a brave new experience. Brave new world for content creation, hopefully.
Feindlicher Panzer gesichtet.
Ah, all the angles covered. You like the Chill Sunday streams? Good, man. I'm pleased. I try. I do my best. Thank you, man. Again, thank you for any fresh new subs today, guys. We head towards 82k. Appreciate that. And again, also, thank you for anyone that's checked out the recent video, which is my worst performing video at this stage for about 3 years. And yeah, I keep talking about it, because clearly it's really bothering me. I'm really bothered. So thank you anyone that has checked it out. I appreciate it. Very kind.
We have lost objective Edward.
Very, very kind of you. I don't want it to flop. Really don't want it to flop. But thanks, my guys. Get this banged off down there. Do I? Why not? About to be end of the round anyway, right? Oh, they're on the corner. Ooh. Is that the only one? One on this corner now. Where? Where? What? Excuse me? What just happened? Did they all I think they all spawned in. I'm pretty sure multiple people just spawned in around that area there. That was wild. Are you fully done with BF5? Or are you just taking an extended break? I don't know. I'm done with doing it regularly. Will I go back at some point? I'm not sure. I think when you consider the current performance of my review video, and then you look at the performance of the guns video for BF5 compared with the BF1 variant, and then my lack of enjoyment on BF5, and also it not doing particularly well on the stream, I don't have much of a reason to go back to it, if that makes sense. Imagine using SMG08 in 2025. Dude, imagine coming into a stream in 2025 and complaining about the gun being used. I would focus more so on that, my guy. If you don't like the gun, there's challenges in the description. Feel free to give me one and I'll use a different one. That'll be excellent. Otherwise, stop whinging, you weird, fucking strange person. There you go. I hope that helps. Right, if you want another round, guys, we'll do it. And then we will finish for the day and I'll go and enjoy the evening. Just for your likes again, guys. I should probably update the percentage and the subtotal, shouldn't I? Get that sorted. 7, 8. What's that? Okay, we go change 6, 8 to 7, 8. Again, thanks for the subs. Appreciate that. Welcome to the community if you're fresh and new. Lovely to add you to the experience. Friendliest community in Battlefield, apart from that one dude. Percentage update. Brown, by the way, thank you. I saw that it was you with the dono earlier. Thanks, man. That's super kind of you, dude. Get this on the screen. Bear with. Oh, I have to calculate it first. Can't do that. Being an idiot.
Random winner picks for last round of the day.
Hey! Alright, someone input the winner picks. Thank you very much. I think we're on 67% without that being added on. So I will calculate at the end what we're at. Thank you very much. I will see who that was in a moment. Spawning with a gun. And then when I die, we'll do whichever the winner pick selection was. But pay attention to the chat, everyone in the main stream. See if you end up getting the winner picks. Thank you. Luke, appreciate it, man. Also, you overpay. Oh, because you're in pounds. Thank you very much for 13 bucks, bro. Much love to Luke, please, everybody.
We have taken objective butter.
That's all right, Brown. I appreciate it, man. Very kind of you. I was frustrated, but then I'm frustrated every day, for obvious reasons. I look forward to a time period where I will not be frustrated and where we can have a wonderful time. Again, I just imagine, like from my perspective, imagine my improvement in mood on a daily basis with more stream viewership, more streams of income, more income overall, videos doing better, more growth, more sponsorship opportunities, and just general enjoyment of the game. It should completely change my day-to-day living. I'm very excited for it and kind of desperate to get out of this current time period we're in right now, but obviously you've got to keep waiting. Excellent start to the round though. I got 3 shorts coming out. Hope no commentary shorts are okay. All different kinds of shorts can work. It just depends on the quality of them and then how the algorithm utilizes them. YouTube's going through a weird spot this week, especially with shorts. My shorts viewership has dropped to like 10%, which obviously is very strange and isn't particularly indicative of quality. Because it's not as if I've released shorts that are, you know, 10% of the quality of the ones before. I've just continued to upload the normal shorts. They just, YouTube seems to be doing some weird algorithm stuff at the moment. So if they bomb, try not to be disheartened, because it seems like across YouTube at the minute, a lot of people's stuff is doing badly right now. As YouTube continue to experiment with things, it seems. Am I not getting the kill before I die there, bro? Hope for the best to stream when new BF drops. Yeah, man. Hopefully it'll be a lot better, mate. Hopefully so. Akira, you on the winner picks? What would you like to see? We started the round 0-3 there, mate. That was awesome. Tell you what, a couple of hours of Battlefield 1 is enough for me a day. I have to do more than that generally, obviously, but at the moment, it's about as much as I can stomach. With the way the game is at this point. Hey, no worries. See you tomorrow, Matt. Thank you for your dono again, man. I appreciate it. You have a great rest of your day. Thank you, mate. Good luck with your shorts, bro. Bloody hell. Good question. Alright, well, it's the last round, so as soon as you pick, I'll do it. Alright, Akira? YouTube sucks for me at the minute, keeps crashing, my recommendations make no sense. Okay, so that's another person added to the list saying that YouTube's just bad right now. Yeah, it's weird. Do you think your skill at the game continues to improve? No, not right now. I don't think my average performance is indicative of my actual skill level, though. I think I'm probably a little bit worse at the game than I was. But going from a 3 KD plus player to what my average is these days, I think is predominantly just down to the state of the game. We had a day, it was Thursday, we had a day on Thursday where the game worked relatively well and I was back to performing pretty much like I used to. And when we had supply drop, I was performing like I used to. So I don't think I'm actively improving at the minute, probably because I'm not focusing on improving at all because I'm very burnt out on the game. But I don't think my performance is representative of how I actually play though at all. I don't think anyone really believes that I will be getting this many, you know, 1.5 KDs or negative KDs without there being significant problems with the game. Do I think I can improve again come the next Battlefield? If I take it seriously enough, it just remains to be seen whether I will. I don't know what direction I'll go with it in the next Battlefield. I don't know if I'll go back to focusing on trying to do well, or if I'll just hone in on, you know, trying to be entertaining. But I think I can get back to performing relatively well regardless, as long as the game is good. BF1 and BF5 and BF 2042, to be honest, none of them are very good platform for like consistent performance right now in terms of a solo player like myself, due to either lack of enjoyment on my part or the balancing system, you know, clans, ping issues, etc. No, it's not just you, Luke. Yeah, no, YouTube has significant problems right now. We've had a few people coming in today saying they're having problems with it. Lots of content creators are complaining about the algorithm and their views being really low. And lots of viewers are complaining about YouTube crashing on them all the time, recommendations being bad, repeated recommendations of videos that have already been seen, stuff like that. Is there any way to prep yourself for the next BF? Me or you guys, Dale? Dale? Why have I called you Dale? Me or you guys, Dave? Akira, thank you for the weapon selection as well. I will update the percentage before we finish from Luke's support as well. Me, specifically. Okay, sorry, there's lots of questions from me for your questions, but in terms of playing the game or in terms of content creation? So I can give you like an actual half-decent answer. Did you have a good Easter? Oh, you're having a good Easter. Sorry, hi, your mother. I forgot to say hello. I'm working, honestly. It's been alright. It's been okay. I went to a breakfast this morning for a birthday thing, which was nice. Yeah, it's been passable, you know, it's been alright. I can never really claim it's a brilliant weekend when I spend a lot of it doing work, especially with work being old Battlefield stuff at the moment. But it's been alright. In terms of playing the game, yes, but not stuff I'm willing to do. I could go back to just like trying to grind the basics of the game, focus up on it, you know, not read chat too much. Try and focus on crosshair centering and moving cover to cover and maybe play with an organized group and stuff like that. There's definitely ways I could try and get back to how I used to play, yes, but none of it is stuff I'm willing to do due to just lack of enjoyment. And I just have confidence that come the next one, if it's good and if it doesn't have these significant issues, I'll hopefully just be able to do relatively well anyway. Whether I'll be able to play like I used to, I don't know, but I'll be able to play well enough, I would think, that I can make content that people find enjoyable. So kind of, I guess the answer unhelpfully is yes and no. But it would probably involve me playing other Battlefields rather than just specifically BF1, because I think we all know it's not going to be like BF1. It looks very BF4 and BF3 inspired from what we've seen, but I don't do BF4 and therefore BF3 for similar reasons, because I'll run away from here. Lack of involvement with the game, obviously, no nostalgia for it, and also no control over FOV or motion blur on console means I get motion sickness from it, which is not the fun time. That was fun. I love being in a spawn trap. Ah, Luke, I missed that. Thank you, man. Luke with 2 in a row. Thank you, dude. Mate, you're giving me a fantastic finish to the day. What a guy. Any chance of getting Luke some love in the chat? Thank you, man. Big boy pat in the back for the horse murder. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. I don't think I've had a payment like that for a horse kill for ages. Thank you, man. What a guy. Hey, dude. I mean, it's not been a bad couple of days this weekend in terms of the goals. A terrible week with a pretty nice end to it. We'll take that. Thank you for the sweetener at the end of the week. I really appreciate it. Thank you. No vertical stream, love. I just spoke to you. What do you want? Or do you mean not many people in the vertical stream? Which way around do you mean? They get this to revive. Thank you, Luke. Or do you mean no love in the vertical stream for Luke Stoner? Which way do you mean it? The vertical stream tends to be very quiet, if you mean that. The vertical stream just has, you know, a few, well, lots of people passing through very quickly. Because it obviously won't appeal to that many people because it's in the short speed. But we grab a few people from it each time that then come across to the mainstream. So the vertical stream tends to be very quiet and doesn't have very high concurrent viewership, but generally gets higher viewership overall. No, that's epic, Luke. Thank you, man. Very kind of you. Thank you, mate. Simon, how you doing, man? Happy weekend, dude. Thank you, Luke. Always appreciated, mate. Every single time. I never stop being appreciative. I feel as grateful every time for the support. You're very kind. You've been watching for a very long time. You've been supporting for a very long time, and that fact is not lost on me. Thank you, mate.
Видишь? Это штурмовик. Там штурмовик.
It's not a grenade, get good, that is smoke. Then yeah, I just can't shoot them. Thank you. Thank you, your mother, for making a big deal out of the dono in the vertical stream. I gotta move in case that tank knows that I did that. Excuse me, please. We are finishing after this one, everybody. Sundays are generally a shorter day because they tend to be a lot quieter, so I start a bit later. But I will be back tomorrow for a normal stream, as ever. And maybe a video tomorrow. It's more likely to be Tuesday, but maybe tomorrow. But you should have my aiming and recoil guide for BF1 out within the next couple of days. Which you might think would be a waste of time, but there is actually a bit of interest in BF1 at the moment. Just not the BF5, which has surprised me. Again, I really thought the BF5 video was going to be the bankable one, and I've been proven completely wrong. Like, absolutely the opposite. The BF1 tips video, actually doing half decently. Which I just didn't really expect. I timed it reasonably well with the release of BF1 on PS Plus, but still, I'm surprised that that's doing alright, and the BF5 one's flopping mega hard. You need to dip out. Oh, good, David. Thanks for hanging out, man. Thank you for being a part of the stream, my dude, as ever. Always appreciated, my guy. Thank you for the dono earlier as well. You're a champion. Can we get Dave some love on the way out, please, everybody? David, make sure you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, otherwise I'm going to be really disappointed in you. Okay? Thanks, mate. Much love. Big old Dave. I died because I was reading the mini feed. Mini chat. The chat. It's not a mini chat. I know words. Just not how to use them. Not going to get revived, are we? No. Well, we are somewhat predictably ending the day in a spawn trap, representing BF1 to the ultimate degree. BF5's not as good as this, not half as good as this game, to be honest. Hi, Alejandro. Yeah, well, it's just more so about the general performance. Generally, the BF5 stuff does better than the BF1 stuff, but the interest in BF5 seems to have hit a sudden low, and the BF1 stuff has popped up, so yeah, I've been very surprised. Been very surprised. I need to get over it, obviously. I definitely need to get over it, just accept that every Battlefield video at the minute is a risk, and I just chose the wrong one to put the sponsor on, but it's just working away at me at the minute in my mind. Just frustrated. I get used to the fact at some point in the near future. I just need to take my time to accept it.
Вражеский пулеметчик! Там вражеский пулеметчик! Тебя ранили! Я тебе...
Well, now they have all of the flags. Yep, SBF one. What are you playing on? A magic carpet. But if you mean the platform, Xbox. Are you playing on PC or console? I'm playing on console, mate. Welcome to the stream, Easy. You having a good day? I'm playing on Xbox, which is currently the worst platform to play Battlefield 1 on. Probably the worst platform to play Battlefield on in general, due to the lack of a player base. Excelente! What a brilliant life. That's fair. Running hard right now. Is it really, Hunters? You staying in today, mate? Yes. Battlefield 1 on Xbox is an experience fraught with high ping and clan stacking. Sadly, I'm not pretty optimistic with SBF with those leaks about having SBMM. I think the key is just to ignore the leaks and then get accurate information. If you get official information down the line that you're then concerned about, then cool, that makes sense. But I think basing any assumptions on leaks is always a waste of concern, to be honest. Also, if you go to Reddit, you can see David Serlin's response to it. I think that's the important thing. For your own sanity and to not mislead other people when you talk about it, if you see a leak about something, see if you can find an actual response about it, because the actual response shows that they're not putting it in SBMM the way that people are assuming. And this is why data mining and leaking is kind of a dumb idea. BF 2042 didn't have a server browser. Yeah, that's bad. I agree. I don't know if the next one will have a server browser or not. I hope it does. It can still be a good game without, I imagine, but I would like it to have a server browser. But I do not know if it will. It is not my largest concern, but it is still a concern. That's valid, but again, we do not know for sure at the moment. So, you guys can all behave however you like, of course, do your own thing, but if you interest at all in my opinion, the way I'm conducting myself is I don't concern myself with the leaks. I don't really talk about the leaks. I'm waiting for the official information and see how the game is, and we'll go from there. And that way you know that anything I say is based on grounded, reasonable assertions and actual evidence and experience. And I think anyone dealing specifically in leaks in a minute, you've got to question the motives. It's my personal opinion. That is just my opinion. But what good do they do other than just try and pull views? I'd say not a lot. I mean, if it doesn't have it, it's a no-go. What, the server browser? That's fair enough. You know, that's up to you, mate. You've got to work out your own desires and what your deal breakers are. If that's a no-go for you, then that's fine. Understood. I just want the game to be good. Whether it has a server browser or not, I just want the game to be good. I would prefer it to have one, but if the game is really good, or at least good enough, then I'll be able to forgive it for not having one. Nice spawn there. Excellent work. Being shot around the corner there, firmly around the corner. And now I die. Because I'm in a spawn trap again.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Hello, Saeed. I'm about to finish, mate, but how's your day going, pal? You're having a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Your first game on Xbox was BF1? Easy. Nice, dude. You fell in love with it 7 years ago. That's awesome, dude. That's cool, man. I would not have a server browser. Well, BF 2042 didn't have one. Well, not a traditional one. It had the portal.
We are losing objective Charlie.
So it's quite possible that it won't have one. It might have, but it also may not. It depends how they're choosing to do the matchmaking.
Держи аптечку. Ты ранен. Я помогу.
Objective Charlie.
Давай! Захватим цель! Тебя подлечить?
How are you? I'm okay, mate. How are you, Saeed?
The enemy controls all.
Oh, you got it, did you? You have the peacekeepers. That's cool, man. Alright, guys. That's me, man. That's me. That's my day. I don't think I clipped anything today. I don't think I got a single thing that was clip-worthy, which is a shame. But I also didn't really go hunting for them. I need to start focusing on them a bit more again in case I run out of clips for the shorts. Right. Oh, I should calculate the percentage before I go, shouldn't I? Let me do that. Bear with me. Thank you, Luke, for the last support. That was brilliant, pal. You're a champion. You good, Saeed? Hell yeah, man. Pleased to hear it. Thanks again for the fresh subscriptions today, guys. Brilliant to add you to the community. We have fresh Battlefield content going out every day. Whether it be a stream, a short, a video, or an amalgamation. We also have a second channel in the pinned chat message of the main stream. If you would like even more content, we put out a full-length video there every week and also a fresh short every day, which is different to the main stream. Or you can go to my channel page and find it there if you would like. And then it's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, etc. If you want to find the shorts just all as one each day, I post them there as well. Let's get this percentage before we leave. Thank you again, Luke. That's a brilliant end to the day, mate. Hey, 91%. Pretty close to a goal after we got a goal yesterday. I'll take that, man. That's a good result for a weekend, especially off the back of what is genuinely by far no content my worst week of streaming ever. So getting a decent weekend has been really good. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you. You guys are absolute champs. And thank you, Luke, for the last bit at the end. That's awesome. Oh my god, right. I'm going to go and eat and chill and then get ready to come back tomorrow. I've got to do... What do I got to do tomorrow? I got to finish my shorts for this coming week tomorrow. I got to make a thumbnail. I got to work on the video, which means it'll probably come out on Tuesday, not Monday. And then I got to stream. So busy tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend, what you got left of it. And look after yourselves. And stay hydrated, as always. Dude, what a guy, man. Put my own emojis in the chat for Luke. Thank you, bro. What a champ. Can we get Luke's love in the chat? What a guy. You're an absolute hero, my guy. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, man. He's one of my favorites, and you guys can't blame me. Thank you, mate. You're a champ. I'll see you guys soon. Happy Easter. Luke, you have a great rest of your day, all right? I insist. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, you guys. Like and subscribe, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hey, 2 goals in a row. Let's go. That's not a bad way to end. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.